Hi, David, it's me, Lisa the Toe. Um, yeah, I do live in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I don't live with my parents. My dad died in 2008 after I got back from Disneyland in California. It was fun. My mom's still alive. My mom doesn't want to date anybody else because she liked my dad very much. John very much. John was her best friend. My dad's name was John. I went to Tob. My brother's name was John Henry Tob. I'm the oldest in my family. I'm 53. I just turned 53 in January. And I'm making you this video so you know what I sound like. I've been your fan since 17. I want to meet you because, and actually it was my dream of a lifetime to meet you. And I don't want to talk to fake David Hasselhoff anymore. Because he asked me for to get one of them asked me to get a membership fan card, which you don't have. Another one asks me to get a SIM card or yeah. And another one asked me to get him a gift card. Never we can meet. But you don't meet people like that. David, I've been scammed, and you have too. These fakes scam you too. They think they are you, but they are not. You're right. The first time I did that, the first time I did that, I didn't talk to the real David Hasselhoff. He turned out to be fake. And one day I was upset. I was so upset I called my brother and I told him all about it. My brother's a computer consultant. So is my nephew Marcus is a computer consultant too. I got a big family, David. I've got my mom, my aunts and uncles, my brother, my nieces and nephews, my great niece, great nephew, and another one on the way. Anyways, I have my dad's brothers and sisters. Bottom. I've been through hell, David, back. But I'm gonna meet. When I was 2.5 months old, I had brain damage when I was a baby. And in April of 1969, actually I was born on January 25th, 1969. And you were 6 and 9 years old. And then my mom went to get me up from my crib and made noises or some noise. And mom and dad had to rush me to the hospital. Didn't have a car back then. And then I was in ICU, and I had a fever, but higher than 8. And I could have died. Could have. God wanted me to have a life, and I do. I didn't get a real church until I was 8 years old. I've been in this church. I've been in the wheelchair since. I can't walk. I started talking when I was 5 years old. That's right. And fast forward to the fast forward when I was 17. I decided to write a letter. No, type a letter to so called Thrill of a Lifetime. I asked him, I told him my thrill, and it was, or maybe it still is, to meet you. And my dad, John, mailed the letter to Toronto. Thrill of a Lifetime. And I didn't get a letter back. And my parents and I went to a car show. I got to sit. Didn't expect it. I got to sit in the driver's seat of kids. I loved it. And you were not the car show, but your co-star Patricia Pearson was. I didn't want to meet her. I want to meet you. My mother told her to tell you all about me. My mother's name is Sandra, but she likes to be called Sandy. So she told Patricia to tell you about me. And I guess she didn't. And fast forward to the 90s, the end of 1985. We're doing a concert in Florida, in SeaWorld. I was here in Edmonton, Alberta. I was living in Princeton and Kale. And I was in a lot of pain. Oh, David, I did not die. It was my right side, right here. I was stupid. I went to a New Year's Eve party at the EZT Family Rec Center. And I couldn't dance. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I could dance, but I can't stand up and march anymore. And one of the DJs, the only DJ that was there, because an FM says, Lisa, why aren't you not dancing? I couldn't tell him why. And it ended at 10 o'clock. And it was fireworks. And then The next day was New Year's Day. And my brother and his wife were in Edmonton, living in Edmonton. And my mom and dad were at the Briar. And I went to the doctor. I went to, my aunt was a Paul's wife is kind of a, working at a doctor's office. And I went there. And Dr. Mix x-rayed me. I had a kidney stone as big as a fist. As big as your fist. And I had to go to the hospital. And I was in the hospital room. Sure, a room was on. My mom and dad came. And I had to get more tests done. I was in a gurney by the elevators. I was crying. David, I was alone in the hospital. Yeah. Got my test done. And I was in a room by myself. My own hospital room. And then my mom had to spend the night with me in my hospital room. My dad I caught. And the next day I had to get up early to have my operation. I got my kidney removed. The right kidney, my damaged kidney. Right kidney, I got one left. I was joking. I said, can I see my kidney after the operation? I forgot all about it. True. Hold on. Medication. It's pain. So we were like, yeah. Mary joking. Somebody making out there was so I forgot about it. All about it. And Mark Ashton back then, he was the only one that came to see me. Other than my mom and dad. I couldn't feed myself, so he had to feed me. I wish you would have met me. I wish you would. I wish you would have. But I'm okay now. The pain's gone. My kidney's gone. And then after I couldn't stay in Dickinsford anymore. I had to move to Westlock to be with my parents. Then 2000s came. In 2007, I saved my money. And so did my mom and dad save their money. Now I went to Disneyland in Los Angeles. Disneyland in California. You could have met me then. You could have. Been busy doing stuff. And And a year before my dad died, we came back. 2008, May 2008, Sunday. My dad died from leukemia. Yeah, he was going to get a transplant, a bone member transplant, but he couldn't do it. My dad died. It devastated me. And my mom, she loved him. She very much loves him. Thank you for the offer for him. Trying to help me out to give me money. I'm on age, David. And rent is paid by age. Bills are paid. I get supplies now. My brother's my guardian and I'm a trustee. There's a reason why I want to meet you. I dream about you and think about you a lot. But I want to be I dreamt what it would have been like. Who was a girlfriend, fiance, wife. I would never treat you like you otherwise did. I'm a Catholic too, just like you are. But I sing in a choir at my church. But I don't go there anymore because of COVID. I do sing. If you want me to make a video later this weekend, let me know. I can make a video of me singing to you. That's all I have to say. I hope you like this video. That's the only thing I want is to meet you. I could. What would I do if I met you? Well, for instance, I probably would take you for coffee at Tim Hortons or donuts, something cheaper. We have Starbucks, but it's too expensive for me. I probably would buy a coffee or make coffee for you because I have this broken one. My brother's gonna look at it and make a new one. Mix coffee, tea, or hot chocolate. And I have a mug that is red and white, and it has the Starbucks logo on it. I can make you coffee. And you can sit at the table with me and talk with me. And you can make me tea. Oh, forget. 2014, I got burnt. With hot water from my tea kettle. Like, my boyfriend at the time was God. I thought he was my boyfriend. My Gunny. He never cared about me either. Cared about me, but he wasn't really there. So what happened was my Keurig didn't work. So I had a tea kettle and he plugged it in and I had this pink cup. And I put a tea bag in it and I waited for the water to boil and I always boil it. I went to pour it, the cup moved and I poured it all over myself. My arm, one of my breasts, my legs. I was born bad. Again, I was in the hospital. But I was in the bone unit. Alone. But I survived. My mother kept everybody in the loop through my Facebook page. I'm fine now. I'm okay. Sweet of you to worry about me like this, but I wish I could have met you. Like, I don't think I'm going to get that chance to, ever. Please listen to this video. Maybe tomorrow I could sing and make a video of me singing. Okay? I lost my dad. I lost some of my family. I lost some of my friends. And